To tonight's recap of American Idol.
Got my Harry glasses on tonight because we're Nolan.
Wow, here we are thinking the show's gonna be like 2 hours long, and then it was only 1 hour.
Because it's the Harry Show. Harry Show.
It was crazy.
I didn't realize that Harry's freaking Amadeus. He was like composing stuff and performing when he was like 6, 7 years old.
There you go. Was he performing for the king?
Well, he was performing in the smoky clubs.
Well, I loved his grand entrance. He rode in on a choo-choo and he was dancing around like... It was hilarious!
Did he show us his boobs for some beads?
I think he did.
Ah, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, Frankenstein.
So let's dive right into those auditions.
Up first, Drew Plaisance. He was a guy in a suit.
Yeah.
I suspected something was up right away because the guy looked a little sweaty and like nervous.
He was like, yeah, my family grew up with Harry's family. My second cousin babysat Harry as a child.
So he got up there.
He had a photo too.
Right. And he's like, yeah, Harry never shut up. He was going around playing piano all the time.
And everyone was like, yeah, nothing changed.
Yeah.
So then he starts singing Michael Jackson's P.Y.T. And
but like badly.
But like yelling it and not singing it.
It was a no.
Oh.
Duh.
Yeah.
Harry looked defeated. Harry was just like...
Yeah, there were a lot of no's. They showed a lot of the no's, and Harry, you know, wanted to show off the talent of New Orleans, and...
Harry's sad. There wasn't a lot of yeses.
Yeah, so then in walked Angelica Jelly Joseph.
She sings to drunks on Bourbon Street.
All right.
She was really good.
She was.
I loved her hair.
Lots of talent there.
It was a yes. And then Tiffany Stringer. She was 16, but she was from Texas.
This girl was full of energy.
She was another little Kelly Pickler. She was ballsy. She was telling about how her mom really likes Harry, and...
But her dad doesn't know about it.
Don't tell Dad, he knows now.
Oh,
Hashtag,
awkward.
uh-oh.
Someone had an awkward evening tonight.
Yeah.
But anyway, she sang the Cher Lloyd song, Want You Back, and I just feel like this isn't really a good audition song unless you're really trying to showcase your...
Yeah, I thought she was a little too much.
I just felt like it wasn't a good song, and I wish that they would have had her sing something else.
I'm surprised they didn't, but it was a yes.
But it was a yes. I was a little surprised.
Me too. Well, Grayson Turner, 15 years old, he was like such a little young puppy.
Yeah.
And he came out there with an original song, and he was totally uniquely popular.
I try to say goodbye. Sorry.
It was a yes.
It was.
You know, we were just discussing, you know how on So You Think You Could Dance, if you could do a lyrical solo, you're in?
Lyrical and contemporary are like the owners of that show now.
Just the same thing here. If you have a uniquely popular voice, you're freaking in.
Yeah.
So it was a yes.
All right, next up, Sarah Quintana, 28 years old.
She was a jazz singer.
And she had the treat of Harry accompanying her on piano.
Yeah. I thought she sounded great.
She did, and it was something a little different than what we're used to hearing on this show.
It seems like whenever there's any kind of competition for Harry, it's a no.
Yeah, I was so surprised that Harry said no to her.
Yeah.
And then J-Lo did too, and Keith was like, well, I would have said yes.
She had a really unique voice.
I would have said yes too. I just feel like it's crazy that they didn't put her through.
Mm-hmm.
What did you guys think?
I think she should have went through.
Okay.
All right, so there was a little video package on Harry's Habitat for Humanity project after the hurricane, which was really touching.
Yeah.
I mean, he really did give a lot back to the community that he came from, which was really nice.
You could tell they really love him there too.
Absolutely, why not? I mean...
Did you see a softer side of Harry tonight?
I did.
A little more likable for you?
Yes, I did. In that part, yes.
I'm glad to hear it.
All right, well, Quentin Alexander was up next. Guess what? He wants to be uniquely popular.
Yeah, he was really unique in his style, too.
Yeah.
Great style.
I loved his style.
He seemed like an interesting character.
I love those shorts.
Yeah.
I wonder if he put that together himself, like those were sweatpants and he cut them down into shorts.
I don't know.
Mickey Duran, 19.
I think it's Mikey.
Oh, Mikey.
Sorry, Mikey.
Mikey likes it.
So he also has a connection to Harry. They went to the same high school.
but much later than Harry.
Yeah, he was like, Harry's way older than me.
Harry's picture was in black and white, and this guy's picture was in dazzling color, like from last year.
Yeah, so then Harry was asking him, like, oh, how'd you do in high school grade-wise? And the kid was like, all right, I like 2.
I know, he said, I did really well. A 2.8. Really?
But then, just wait, Harry was like, oh, I got like a .08. Not kidding.
That's for real.
What?
Yeah.
He had to be kidding, right?
No. He probably didn't show up for most of high school.
Well, that's crazy.
All right, so this guy came out with an original song, Mikey, and J-Lo looked legit scared. She was just like...
Yeah, this guy had a really, actually unique voice.
Yeah, not popularly unique, actually unique.
Yeah, just the tone was so different.
I loved it.
Interesting.
I really loved it, and it was a yes. J-Lo was very afraid, though.
It almost made me think like he was singing into a seashell or something. You know
he sounded like Kermit the Frog.
It was
on
like
the
a
beach
little
with
muted
seashell.
or something, but like in a good way.
J-Lo was probably like, you don't need auto-tune?
What's that? Then we had 3 yeses in a row.
Yes, Nalani Quintello, Tori Martin, and Hope Windle.
All right.
They gave Hope a little bit of a scare, though.
A little scare.
J-Lo was like...
I don't know.
All right. So now's the time of the show when you pick Hollywood or home. We were split on this one. You said Hollywood.
I said Hollywood.
I said home. Well, Alexis Chapa, you're going to Hollywood.
Woo! And that means I still have a perfect score this season.
Well, I'm not afraid to admit when I was wrong.
Okay.
All right, Ricky Hendrix.
I think it was Ricky Dale Hendrix. They were like,
was.
You gotta be a country singer, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So he's 17, and this guy gave Harry the money eyes.
He did.
Nice. So that was a yes, obviously, if Harry's got the money eyes.
How can you say no to money eyes?
I know.
You can't.
So then they had a little video package on how funny it is when people are lost and they don't know how to escape.
They can't find the door.
So J-Lo was like, oh, I'm going to make this sign and put it on the door so people know where to go.
Yeah.
But she put it on the wrong door.
Oh, J-Lo.
And then even
she was close, though.
Yeah, even though she put the sign there, they still couldn't figure out
A lot of people
that that's
still had troubles finding that door.
Well, when you're nervous and you're
That's
in
true.
your fight or flight.
It looked like a lot of those people did not get golden tickets. So
And they were
probably
upset.
like, oh,
Yeah.
how do I get out?
I gotta get out.
I don't blame them.
All right, well, Dakota Suarez was up next, and he is a fabulous drag queen.
18 years old. His drag name is Bianca Jade.
Nice. I liked his personality.
I liked his personality, too.
I didn't think his audition, unfortunately, was that great.
No, he picked a Florence and the Machine song, and I just felt like maybe it wasn't the right choice for him, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know if it really showcased his talent, but...
Because he definitely has talent.
Yeah. I just don't know if that was the best song for him.
But they put him through, which was awesome, and I was a little bit surprised that Harry was like, yeah, I want to see you come out as a girl, I want to see you come out as a guy one time. I'm a little surprised, because I thought Harry was a little stuffy, but it's nice to see that he's not.
See? You saw so much good in Harry tonight.
Well, Adam Lasher, I love this guy. 27 years old.
Mm-hmm.
His uncle is freaking Santana.
Like the Santana.
Yeah. Yeah. And he came out with an original song.
Mm-hmm.
He came out rocking his robotic pancreas. Obviously,
and
he's
his,
like type
broken
1 diabetes.
thumb.
Yeah. He was playing amazingly.
He played an original song, and this guy is definitely one of my favorites so far.
He pulled out his uniquely popular voice.
He almost reminded me a little bit of like Hosier.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I was digging it.
I did. I was too. And it was a yes across the boards. And I loved his personality.
Yeah.
So the money spot tonight goes to Erica Washington, 24.
Mm-hmm.
She's a mom. There's so many moms on this that are like, this is my only way out.
Well, you gotta feel for him. Sometimes I'm sure it feels like that.
I do, especially if you're a single mom and like, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Well, she pulled out Beyonce Halo, and she sounded amazing.
Yeah, I loved her way better than Beyonce. I did.
She just said that.
It was a yes from everyone.
Yes.
All right, so you know the little snippet at the end where they usually do something cuckoo. Harry brings out some beignets and a plate of crawdads.
That was no plate. That was a giant...
It was like a bucket.
Bucket, yeah.
So you know what that means, kids. Sucked ahead. How many times has J-Lo heard that?
Can I use this as a white flag? All right, so next week, they're going to San Francisco.
The San Francisco treat. It's the final stop on the Idol tour. Oh my.
Should be good.
It seemed to have gone pretty quickly this season.
It does feel like it went faster. So let us know in the comments who you guys like tonight.
I'm sure there's going to be a long list of people you like, because I think there was a lot of...
There were some interesting people in the crowd.
All right. And until next week, much love.
Edit.